Hi, welcome to Jenn Jiggles. I'm Jen. How are you? I forgot to weigh myself this morning, so I don't have anything to report, so I guess we're all going to have to wait till next Monday. And no, it wasn't on purpose. I just genuinely forgot. It's the first day for Ian to be back at work, and you know, it was a little hectic because we woke up at 5:59, but then fell back asleep until 6:45, and he's usually getting ready to go out the door. So it was all like, rush, 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 make his lunch, blah, 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 blah. So, I didn't exercise over the weekend, you know, in a intentful way, like do my Debbie or do my Richard Simmons or do my calisthenics or anything like that. We were very busy though here in the house. Carpet got torn up. That ugly carpet got torn up in the bathroom where the tub is. And the sink, the toilet's in another room that's like right here. And now we have wood floor in there, and the wood flooring underneath that is friggin' gorgeous. It's already been sanded, and today it's my turn, and I'm beeswaxing it. It's natural, so it's not putting any color on the wood because I already like the color of the wood, and it's proper beeswax. And it smells so nice. Oh my god, it smells lush. So that is getting rubbed into the floor, and then 2 hours later I'm going to rub another coat in, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the same again just to make sure it's got a really good seal. And I'm really excited about it. So Ian caulked all the way around the edge. He did say he would get some molding stuff for the bottom, but since we're going to tear that bathroom out anyway, there was really no point in spending the money on that because we overspent already. And we were only 2 weeks in and we've already overspent, so not good. But there you go. Next month we're good. Haven't heard when Rob and Martin are going to be here to do the windows, so don't know when that's happening. Rightly, don't know. But you know, sometime in December, I think. If it's not till January, that's fine too. Speaking of bees, my new pin cushion came yesterday. It's by Hobby Gift. Don't know where that is. But it's a little beehive with little bees all around. And the reason I got one, I know I had made that one that I showed you in the jar. That's right there. That one. But the stuffing stuff at the top was starting to break down, so my pins weren't being sharpened every time I stuck them in. So that's why I got that. But it's really cute, isn't it? I think it's adorable. Plus it's got a really firm bottom, so we're all good. So let me put the wax back over here. I've got some Christmas lights up if you can see them. They're little reindeer. Here, let me shift you for a second. Maybe if I get you closer you can see them better. See, little reindeer. That's just for in here for now. They really are supposed to be on the headboard of my bed, but not. And I have my little see, because I don't keep my heat up in my house during the day. I keep it at about 15, which is about 60, which is about 59, closer to 58 degrees Fahrenheit. But it gets really cold in this room, and since I have to spend a lot of time in here today, I made myself this little camp stove thing. And people say there's so many different things about these. Oh, sorry, I have another candle lit and my Halloween stuff, and you can see the mess that I was talking about. But basically, these are just those. And then you set them up there and you put a tea light, which I don't think you'll be able to see. There it is in the middle. And then what it does is it heats this up and then it just radiates. So that's just a plain old planter, clay planter. I am not recommending that anybody does this. That gets really friggin' hot. So you really need to keep it in an area by a window so there's some ventilation, and don't touch it. Like, if I even put my hand near that, that is really hot, but it gives a little bit of extra heat in here and you can actually tell the difference. And that is 1 tea light, not 2. If I go out in that hall, it is cold feeling, but when I come back in here it's warm, so this is actually really putting heat into this room, which is really nice. And I probably shouldn't have showed you that, so nobody do that. Disclaimer right now, I have said do not do that because I'm not going to be responsible. Anyway, and if you do it, don't tell me. I don't want to know. So anyway, yeah. So I think what I have to do is go rub the beeswax into the floor, and then come back in here and iron. And then I'm gonna have a complete clear out, because next month I'm getting the new table, for the new sewing table for in here, and I'm getting a new chair, and it's all gonna be kind of an arrangement. My problem is this, and I don't know why I worry about it so much. I really wanted to get a sewing cabinet, because that way I could kind of hide everything away. But I don't have any place for my computer, which sits on the floor here. It's my Alienware. Don't look at my basket. That's a mess too. Hey, there's the ugly carpet that I tore out of my bathroom. Anyway, I just have my Alienware down here. It's just got a bunch of stickers and stuff on it. Yeah. And then, here, let me see if I can, at least, that's my cold top table. I don't even know if you guys can see. Can you see the floor? Let me. No, you can't really. I'm going to pick this up high in the sky, and maybe you'll be able to see the floor better. Can you see that? So I'm going to rub the oil into that. See how dated this bathroom is? It is bad. But it's all getting torn out. So anyway, yeah, that was that. Nice little tour. I don't even know if you saw anything, so I might have to cut that out. But yeah, so I got to do that. And then I am definitely having a go through of this room. And yeah, things are going to get thrown away. Definitely. So anyway, there you go. That was that. That got me really off track. Yeah, so as far as this whole week is very busy for me. Fuck, my foot hurts. I'll tell you about that in a minute. This whole week is busy. And one of the days, which is I believe Thursday, I have to bake cookies. And I really like my Christmas cookies. I make Spritz. I make Buckeyes. I don't know if you know what Buckeyes are, Helen. Kim, you probably do because you live on the East Coast. But Buckeyes are basically graham cracker, peanut butter, a little bit of sugar, I believe. And that is all mixed up. And then you make balls with it. And then you dip it in chocolate that's got a little bit of paraffin wax in it. So the outside's shiny, and that's a Buckeye. So it's like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but not, if you get what I mean. And then I make Hershey Kiss cookies, but I make the white ones with the peppermint kisses in the middle. And I make thumbprints and Italian wedding cookies. And the reason I'm making all these different cookies this year is not for me, obviously, but because I'm giving them as gifts to my sister-in-law and my mother and father-in-law and Ian's aunt. And she's in a nursing home, or an adult care facility, I guess that's what they call them now. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing with them. So anyway, yeah, so it's gonna be a bit rough to not nibble. What I'm finding more and more difficult to do is, twice yesterday I thought, I really want a glass of wine or some Prosecco or some Champers or something, and that isn't like me. Like, I'm not a heavy drinker, so that kind of scared me, because alcoholism runs on my dad's side of the family. It actually runs on both sides of the family, to be honest with you, but not directly, like not my parents, but my sister is a drinker, and my brother likes a beer, but he's not like, you know, he's not even, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not a heavy drinker. And so that kind of scared me that just popped into my head. So I'm laying off a glass of wine, because I was starting to have one every week, and now I'm not going to do that, because I think, what the hell am I thinking? So anyway, and obviously I have an addictive personality, or I wouldn't be the size I am, so staying away from it. Speaking of wine, I went to open the fridge last night when I was making dinner, and a bottle of red fell out, smashed all over the floor whilst I had dinner going, which was kind of hard because I couldn't clean that up, and Ian cleaned it up. Except this morning I went downstairs and stupidly in the kitchen, and bless Ian, he thought he'd gotten every single bit, and he probably did, except for one shard that went into the bottom of my foot this morning. So I was like, oh my god, that hurt so much. That really hurt. So I have a boo-boo on my foot, but I put some Germaline on it, Helen. You know what Germaline is. It hurts. But before I did that even, I wiped it with alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Kim?
That really hurt. It hurt so much, it's making me speak like Kermit the Frog.
It hurt. Anyway.
Oh Lord, it hurts.
And it still hurts. It's a little tender, but you know how you get like, if like they stick your finger for a little drop of blood and it like really hurts for a couple days. That's what it feels like. So anyway, yeah. We had a whole fiasco with the washer and the drain coming unhooked, and the new part of the basement, which has just been finished, sheetrocked walls and everything, came undone, and yeah, it was a mess. And we had to tear sheetrock off the wall, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Not good. Not good at all. So yeah, that's another thing I need to do. I need to get to the basement so I can empty the dehumidifiers, which are probably full to the top because both of them are in the same room. And hopefully that's dried out a bit. Other than that, yeah, I have to do that floor. In between shots on that floor, I have to iron, and I have to cut out the pattern for the shirts, and then I'm hoping after the ironing's done to get my quilting table back on so I can cut out the pieces of the pattern. And yeah, pretty wild. I still haven't, until the last minute, I will not have made up my mind about what I'm going to do as far as whether I'm going to line that shirt or I am going to, which is where, like you said, Kim, a camisole underneath it. I'm not sure yet. So, anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I am going to go because I've taken up 12 minutes of your time on a shorty this week. I promise I will be back on Monday with a weight loss report, and hopefully it's like uber really good. But until then, I hope you're okay. You can keep your snow, Kim, and Helen, you can keep your snow, and Shannon, if you're watching this week, enjoy your sunny weather. No, I don't begrudge you it at all. Anyway, alright, and everybody else, hello, I hope you're okay, and I hope you're losing weight, or maintaining your weight, or exercising, or being just plain healthy. And I will see you again on the 18th, which is next Monday. Take care of yourselves. Talk to you later. Bye.